Hey there, boys and girls. Another day, another daily read aloud coming at you live from Miss Lorenz's office. It's a sad day today because it's our last official day of school. So I'm a little bit bummed. I definitely didn't want to end our year this way. Would much rather have been having fun and doing exciting stuff and getting to say our goodbyes in person. However, that's not always the case, and those weren't the cards we were dealt. So we have to make the best of the situation at hand. And so, because of that, I wanted to make sure that you guys had one last daily read aloud from me. And I think you guys will enjoy it. Today's daily read aloud is called The Last Day Blues. And I chose this one because this year in particular, I'm feeling quite sad about our last day together. I miss you guys so much, and this year has been topsy-turvy and full of twists and turns that I don't think any of us expected. But I still want to send you guys off with a bang. So I wanted to choose this book because this is one of my favorite last day of school books, and it always makes me feel a little bit better about the year coming to a close, and getting to send you guys off to be amazing, wonderful first graders. And I can't wait to see where that road takes you all. So let's get started. Last Day Blues by Julie Danneberg. You can tell that teacher is just sitting around with presents galore, and she kicked off her shoes, she's eating an apple, she's ready for the day to be done. You can see some of the kids maybe left some little goodbye notes for her and other random things around the room, so let's see what happens. On the Monday morning before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell took attendance. She sighed as she called out the last name. "I'm going to miss all of you," she said. That's kind of how I feel. The kids nodded in agreement. "I'm going to miss my friends," said Shannon. "I'm going to miss Daisy," said Dan. Daisy must be a snake. "Ooh." "I'm going to miss chocolate milk and pizza for lunch," said Joe. Everyone felt a little blue thinking about the last day of school. Even Daisy. The snake. Must be their class pet. You can tell everybody's so bummed out. They're all looking very sad. That afternoon during recess, the students talked as they hung out on the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell said she's going to miss us," said Alexandra, swinging from a bar. "We should get a present to cheer her up," said Eddie, hanging upside down by his knees. But what could they get her? "I could give her the rest of my sandwich. It's my mom's bologna special," said Josh. "Or a coffee cup? Or a new pen, the kind with feathers and beads." The students thought and thought, but couldn't come up with one single idea that they all agreed on. "We'll think of something tomorrow," Eddie assured everyone as they lined up at the drinking fountain. On the Tuesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell read the final page of their last read aloud book, kind of like today. "I'm going to miss circle time," said Mrs. Hartwell. "I'm going to miss science," said Emily. "I'm going to miss seeing Mrs. Hartwell wear her safety goggles during science," said Jack, giggling. And so before they got too sad, Mrs. Hartwell put on her safety goggles one last time, just for fun. We definitely need to cheer Mrs. Hartwell up, said Andy during recess as he jumped out of the swing. Any ideas about a present? Eddie asked. Nope, they all answered back. It's tough to think of a good present for someone you care about a lot, right? On the Wednesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell brought in her super duper sugar cookies with extra frosting. I'm going to miss snack time, but I can't wait for barbecues by the pool, said Jack. I'm going to miss recess, but I can't wait to play hide and seek outside after dinner, said Alexandra. I'll miss school, but I can't wait for summer vacation, said Josh. The class discussed their summer plans and drowned their last day blues with another round of milk and sugar cookies. So even though they're sad, they're still excited for what's to come, right? When it comes to summer, we get to have so much fun and do so many things. So they're still excited about some of that stuff. You can see he's planning on going fishing, and she wants to go to the beach, and he's even going to Egypt. So they got some big plans ahead. Those sugar cookies must be still pretty good, too. It's got one in each hand. I don't know whether to be happy or sad today, Andy said the minute they all arrived at the jungle gym. Mrs. Hartwell is sad, said Olivia. She probably doesn't want the year to end. While we're swimming, she'll be reading her old lesson plans, said Walker. And while we're playing, she'll be trying to remember the fun times we had this year, said Dan. Believe me, teachers are a little bit excited for summer too. A little bit. And that's when an idea zipped, zapped, and zinged through Eddie's brain. I know exactly what will cheer her up, Eddie said, jumping down from the jungle gym. The class agreed it was perfect. I wonder what Eddie's idea is. On the Thursday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Eddie raised his hand right after Mrs. Hartwell started language arts. We need some privacy, please, he said. And so Mrs. Hartwell took down bulletin boards with her back to the class. She never even peeked. Well, only once. I wonder what they're up to. On the morning of the Friday that was the last day of school, the students dashed into the classroom. They snapped open the shades for the very last time. They did their chores for the very last time. They fed Daisy for the very last time. And as soon as the bell rang, they couldn't wait for Mrs. Hartwell to see her present for the very first time. So they're all doing their classroom jobs, it looks like. Spraying the flowers, putting up the shades. Ooh, it looks like a present's coming in the door. We've got our mailman putting stuff in the mailboxes and even feeding Daisy the snake. I don't know, man. I don't think we have a pet snake in our classroom anytime soon. Not in my room, anyway. The last day of school makes us so blue. We'll miss recess and pizza and reading too. We'll miss Daisy and cookies and friendships true. Snack time and science and learning new. We'll miss spelling bees for our test review and groundhogs that play peekaboo. The year's been great, a big wahoo. There are many things to miss, it's true. But mostly what we'll miss is you. Oh, so they made her a giant poem to keep. They decorated it with all the things that they care about and loved while spending time in her classroom. How lovely. And look at Mrs. Hartwell's face. You can tell she definitely likes her present. What a clever and creative idea. Later on during recess, Eddie said, "I think Mrs. Hartwell liked her present." "I just hope it helps," Margaret said. "Poor Mrs. Hartwell," they all said sadly as they pictured their final goodbye. Teachers must hate the last day of school. There you see the kids riding off on the bus and all the teachers sitting around crying and being very sad. And then it was time. The bell rang. "Goodbye," the students called as they rushed out the door. "Goodbye," said Mrs. Hartwell as she called after them. And then she returned to her empty classroom. "It's just you and me, Daisy," she said. "I'm sure going to miss them this summer." But I can't wait for vacation. And there's all the teachers dancing and dressed in vacation clothes. They have leis on. They look like they're having a big old party. So I think she'll miss them a little bit. And then there's Mrs. Hartwell's summer vacation. All the things she got to do. The end. Like I said, I love this story because I think it was the perfect book to read to you guys on the very last day of school, because last day of school's tough, right? You get so many mixed emotions. You're sad, you'll miss your friends, you'll miss your teachers, you'll miss, if you're a teacher, you'll miss your staff and your coworkers, but you're also kind of a little bit excited to be having some fun and going to the beach and doing all sorts of things like that. So it's a little bittersweet, a little bit of good and a little bit of not so great. So I know this year in particular, I'm going to be very sad that I won't be able to see you guys. I will stay in touch. We'll keep each other up to date on what's going on, because I'm really excited to hear all about your summer and all the things that you guys are going to do. But I know you guys are already such remarkable students that you are off on a road to really amazing things. And Kaylee's going to take you there, and Upper Marion's going to take you there. So I'm super duper proud of you guys. It has been the most incredible year, and I have nothing but wonderful things and wonderful memories to take with me after this school year. And I've been teaching for quite a few years, and every year I'm excited for summer. I'm excited to send my kids off, and this might be one of the first years that it really bugs me that I won't be able to see you guys and say goodbye, because you are such an incredible and wonderful group of kids that I'm gonna miss you very much. So keep me posted. I'll see you guys soon. Your book challenge, I will not forget, your book challenge is actually one I think all of you are able to do. Have an awesome summer. Do something amazing. Send me videos, send me pictures of all the awesome places you go, people you see, things you get to do. And I can't wait to see, because I'm sure you guys are going to do some pretty cool things. So, although I'm sad that our year is coming to an end, enjoy your summer vacation. Do as much fun stuff as you can. Fit it into the 3 months that you can. And I'll see you guys very soon. I'm going to make sure of it. Okay? All right. thanks so much for reading with me all these weeks. It has been so much fun, and maybe I'll pop on during the summer and spread some more daily read alouds for you guys to see and tune into. So awesome year, guys, and I love you all very much. I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.